My best moment was Diwali when both Rakesh and Neha came in.
Raquesh. Bigg Boss is,
Poor guy, I have spoiled his name. His name is Rakesh.
Okay. Hey guys, this is Manjari Mukherjee and you're watching me on Pop Diaries channel and I'm in conversation with the OG queen of Bigg Boss 15. Yes, I'm in conversation with our very own Shamita Shetty. Welcome. You are in the house. How are you feeling? I love the journey that you've had. It was extraordinary. It was superb, and I think I've never seen a journey more dignified as what you've had. Seriously.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That makes me feel really, really good. I mean, it's been a difficult journey. Lots of ups and downs, but all's good. When I came out of the house, I received so much love from all of you guys as well, the press, and the people out there, and I'm so overwhelmed with the response that I got. So I can only say thank you. Thank you so much for appreciating the person that I am.
Absolutely. And you was just so real, Shamita. You did not hide anything. If you wanted to cry, you became vulnerable. If you wanted to get angry, you were there just doing the same. And you had the most real emotions, most real reactions to everything that was happening to you. Um, but I would like to ask you throughout the journey, what was your worst moment that you think, in your sense, was the worst moment and the best moment to have happened in the journey with you?
I think I had 2, 3 really unpleasant experiences in there. Um, Whether it was with Bichu Clay or Debolina or Raki, um, or Tejasvi. I think for me, all of those were worst moments. I can't choose one, you know. Um,
True.
my best moment was Diwali when both Rakesh and Neha came in. That was my best moment for sure.
Well, you can already see I'm a very big fan of both you and Rakesh. I've always said this
Honestly.
to him also when I've talked to him that I love the chemistry that you both have. It's just so beautiful. It's very calming to anybody who's watching it, even from the outside. You are yourself a very sorted individual, but the fact that whatever happened, there was time when the decisions that you were taking were always affecting the relationships and the bonds that you had. We saw a point where you had a small dis discord with Nishan, sometimes also with Priti. Okay, but now after coming back out of the house, you have met Umar, you've met Rashmi, you've got all the reunion and stuff like that. But the one person missing from your birthday party was Vishal. Any comments on the relationship and the equation or the change that has happened?
Um, so a lot of my loved ones that I trust said a lot to me. And the very fact that Vishal sat there on the finale and supported Tejasvi, um, it just showed it just showed me that uh, he didn't care as much, because Teja was not really nice to me in the house. So just calling me Akka doesn't make me feel like I'm your sister. I think your actions um, say a lot more. So so I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but maybe I never got what I probably deserve from him.
Very sorted, as I always say, you are very sorted. But I will also tell you this, despite all your differences with everybody, even with Tejasvi, Devolina, and everyone, let me tell you, outside, during your stay inside the house, you were the only contestant who was being shipped with every other contestant. Like there was Umar, there was Rashmi, there was Karan, we had Tejasvi as well, Nishan, Prateek. Everybody was loving even the small moments that you had with them. But out of the house, in the reunion, do we see, Umar and you connecting again as friends, good friends? How do
I
you
would
feel
love
about him now?
to. I would love to. I think towards the end, Umar and I really bonded, you know.
Yes,
We got along really well, but it was unfortunate that, he had to leave. That was actually a big shocker. But see, all of us are really busy with our own lives. And there's a lot happening right now. In that house, it was just that world. So we
yes.
had a lot of time that we could spend with each other. Right now, I don't know if I'm coming or going. So there is not enough time to do what I would like to do. I think I just want to settle with things, and then maybe, it'll get easier for me to. Umar, I've only met him on my birthday. And I think he also was traveling or something. I don't know if he's back. But I would love to keep in touch with Umar. I think he's very sweet.
On that note, what about, you've already talked about Rakhi as your own sister now. You feel very comfortable with her already, and everything is just forgotten and forgiven, obviously. Um, there, what about Tejasvi and Karan? Like, any chances of you bonding with them now that you don't have the situation of Bigg?
With Tejas, definitely not. I
Okay.
see. I'm going to be very honest. I have few very very solid friends in my life who are very very secure people.
True, very true.
And Tejasvi, I didn't like what I saw in the house. I don't want to be judgmental here. She had her reasons for doing whatever she did. But I would not like to be friends with her. As far as Karan is concerned, I think Karan and I shared a very sweet bond initially, but he never really made the effort after that. So, for obvious reasons. So if he reaches out, I would love to be friends with him. I think he's a very sweet guy. But I will just leave it at that.
Okay. And I would take this opportunity to compliment you, Shamita. The last week, it's a time when you are very vulnerable. If I put myself in your spot, I can understand how it is. You're just going to meet your family, you're going to get that freedom. There's also the nervousness of having the finale, being on the finale, and something like that, something like that happening to you in that frame of mind is very, very tough to handle. And you were already going through a lot of emotional roller coaster. How did you handle yourself, that mental strength of pulling yourself again from whatever that incident that happened, being age shamed, being subtly character assassinated, and then also being a victim of aggression in a form? How did you handle yourself at that time?
See, I don't have a problem being, and let me make this very clear, being called auntie, because I have a niece, I have a nephew, I am their aunt. I'm their proud aunt. Yeah. But in what context are you calling me auntie? I was on another man.
Absolutely, yes.
I was on my friend, portraying the character of a masseuse. And you, in your insecurity, say something like, "Phir se chad gayi auntie us pe." So it was just a very dirty thing to say.
Hmm.
Um, I don't care what she meant, but it's just not something you say to another woman. That's you don't
Absolutely.
disrespect another woman like this. And whether she likes it or not, wants to admit it or not, it was just plain wrong. And Karan supporting that made him wrong too. And I see after that incident, in a lot of places, not in my comments, but a lot of other places, people commenting, saying auntie with, those laughing emoticons and all that. What have you given? What have you started off? What is the message you've put out there on a platform like that? See, we have to be very careful with what we do on a platform like that, because we have the power to influence people. And this show has a huge fan following. This has
True, very
normalized something like this. And I don't stand for it. I don't appreciate it. You know, call me auntie, fine. But in what context are you calling me auntie? I have an issue with that.
true, very true.
So she needs to, yeah, it's not a very mature thing to do.
Absolutely, completely agree with.
But having said that, I, from the beginning of the show, have performed my tasks with complete honesty, um, complete honesty. And this wasn't one I was going to leave, because at the end of the day, we had people who were in and they were fans who had come in. So I didn't want to disappoint them also. Yes, I was breathing fire inside. And I wanted to give her a piece of my mind after, which I did. But too much had happened with her, and I had forgiven too much time and again with her to let this one go. And then when my mother said on the finale, that little BT that was shown to us, when she said it brought tears to her eyes, that's when I lost it. And even then, she kept arguing. So it just shows the quality of human being she is, not me. And, good luck to her with whatever she does in her life. I will always wish her well. But I'm sorry, I'm brought up very differently. My values are very different. My principles are very different. That is why I said I would not like to have her as a friend, because my thinking is very different.
Okay. I think I'm absolutely satisfied with your answer and I love it. Okay, moving along. Fans want to know if they are going to see you and Raquesh in a song. Because the first thing that people do after coming out of
Raquesh.
Bigg Boss is,
Poor guy, I have spoiled his name. His name is Rakesh.
Okay. It just keeps coming like
Yes,
that.
definitely,
Yes.
very soon. Very soon, very soon.
Oh my God. Wow.
Very soon that will happen. Very soon you will also see me do some good work as well, because there's some good scripts coming in now from from the OTT platform. And I'm very excited, because at the end of the day, that is my first love. Acting is my first love. I want to do more of it. So yeah, soon I will be able to make an announcement.
Wow. And do we hear the wedding bells also very soon?
No, no. And I swear I'm asked this question in every interview.
That is because you said you wanted to get married.
See, I said I want to get married. Okay. I never said I want to get married to who? Rakesh. I'm putting the energies out into the universe. I said I want to get married. I want to have my babies. I want to do good work. But with Rakesh and me, it's too soon. We got to know each other on an OTT platform, for heaven's sake. That's a very different world. There's a lot that we need to know, we need to understand about each other in the outer world, in the real world. And that's what we're doing right now. And we're very good friends. We're getting to know each other. We want us to be good friends before anything. And I mean, let's see where this goes. It's too soon to say anything.
Okay. And if I had to tell you to sum up your entire journey in one word, Shamita, what would it be?
Satisfying.
I think so too. Absolutely.
At the end of the day, I'm satisfied. Whatever it is, it was worth it. So I'm not somebody who sits and regrets, decisions made and all of that. I'm satisfied. Whatever it was, I did the best I could. and I made my family proud, and for me that is the most important thing. I would never want to let them down doing anything.
I think you made the audiences of Bigg Boss also very proud with the way
I
you
was
handle all the situations and the journey. This
I,
is my honest opinion that among everybody, all the female contestants inside the Bigg Boss 15 house, I think I myself was rooting for you very, very much because you were
how
literally
sweet.
very, very good. So thank you so much for giving us such a
Thank you.
signified and great journey in Bigg Boss 15. And we wish you all the very best, Shamita, for the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wish you the same. Wish you a lifetime of happiness always.
Thank you. Okay, that would be all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.